In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a shocking announcement about SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, or sometimes referred to as EBT for the low income. This one is unbelievable, and I have all the details for you here in this video. Let's get into it and talk about what's going on. All right, now first off, just to clarify, I'm only talking about SNAP benefits, food stamps, or EBT for the roughly 43 million low-income individuals that receive these benefits every single month all across the country. Now, before we get into it, let me ask you a really quick question. And by the way, no, this is not a trick question whatsoever. Do you believe that your SNAP benefits are high enough that you receive every single month? Now, I never want to assume anything, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that the vast majority of people that receive SNAP benefits are probably going to say, no, my SNAP benefits are way lower than what I actually need. I need significantly more, and I can only get a fraction of what I actually need on a monthly basis. And again, I'm guessing that's probably the case for the majority of people, but probably not everybody. And again, I don't want to assume anything, but I'm just guessing that is probably the case. But yeah, I want to share with you the details of this announcement. It's shocking, unbelievable, whatever you want to call it. It's disturbing. Yeah, let's get into it and talk about what's going on here. However, really fast before we do, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, first off, welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate your support. But if you haven't done so yet, will you please make sure to join the other nearly 500,000 or 500,000 people here on the channel that have already subscribed to the channel by hitting the subscribe button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, watching the headlines, doing all the research, advocating on your behalf, answering questions, doing anything I possibly can to point out anything right now popping up you can possibly grab or take advantage of, like money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, monthly checks, announcements, bills, packages, proposals. There's a lot of things going on, as you probably noticed, right? Anyway, I'm watching it all very closely and bringing it to your attention every single day. Thank you so much. Please join the other nearly 500,000 people here on the channel. Make sure to subscribe down below. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate your support. And let's talk through the details about this. All right. So a new report was released by the Urban Institute, which, by the way, to be fair, the Urban Institute does a lot of great work, a lot of things focused around low income, people living on, fixed income benefits, stuff like this. They do a lot of work, and again, a lot of really good stuff out there from the Urban Institute. But this report was released by the Urban Institute, and they were looking into SNAP benefits from last year. So as I film this video, by the way, just full transparency here, it's mid-2024 right now as I film this video. However, we were looking back in this study here based on SNAP benefits, food stamps, the benefits that are loaded onto EBT cards last year in 2023. Wow, okay, let me share with you the details about this. This is nuts, okay? So here's what they found. They found, huge shock, that guess what? In 98% of the counties across the entire country, okay, there's hundreds and hundreds of counties, actually thousands of counties across the entire country. In 98% of the counties across the entire country, huge surprise, SNAP benefits were not nearly enough to cover a basic average meal. Okay, so let me show you the details a little bit further, okay? They found that the average meal price is $2.84, okay, for just an average meal. However, SNAP benefits were 19% below the average meal price. In other words, SNAP benefits were not even nearly close enough to pay for an average priced meal across 98% of the country, is literally what that means, okay? That's crazy. However, here's what they also found. They found in urban areas, so urban being like downtown big cities, right? So like very urban areas. They found that SNAP benefits were 28% below what the price of an average meal was, okay? So in other words, SNAP benefits got nowhere even close to covering the price of an average meal for the average SNAP beneficiary across the entire country, just on average, 19% below the average price, and in urban areas, 28% below the average price. That's nuts. No wonder why SNAP beneficiaries are struggling so much right now, right? The money that you get on your SNAP benefits and the money that you receive to buy necessary grocery items and things like that, no kidding. I mean, seriously, look at the report right here. It's way behind the price of an average meal. It doesn't even get you anywhere close, according to this report right here. Now, they also found, too, last year, 2023, and again, I have a little other side note here that I want to throw out as well that I find very interesting as well, but last year, 2023, food inflation came in at 5.8%. In 2022, food inflation came in at 9.9%. Historically, food inflation is 2.5%. So last year, we were more than double the average food inflation, And in 2022, we were 4x more than the average food inflation on any given year. 9.9% in 2022, 5.8% food inflation last year, 2023, okay? Now, here's another thing that I want to point out really quickly. How much was the COLA raise that you got on your SNAP benefits last year, okay? Oh, okay, when I say last year, I actually mean October 1st of last year being 2023, okay? Remember, SNAP benefits run by the fiscal year of the federal government, which is October 1st through September 30th, whereas the COLA for your other fixed income benefit like Social Security, SSDI, SSI, Survivor, Spousal, SSI, VA, these benefits run by the calendar year, okay? So SNAP benefits, again, you get a COLA on that every year, or most years you should, especially recently. But you did get a COLA back in October 1st of last year, 2023. You got a COLA that was applied to your SNAP benefit right away that day, or right away that month, I should say, October, okay? How much was the COLA that people got on SNAP benefits? I'll tell you, 3.5%. That is how much you got as a COLA for the fiscal year 2024 that started October 1st of 2023. Okay, 3.5%. But wait, I'm pretty sure you just said food inflation last year was 5.8%. You're right, I did. That's what I just said. So they stiffed us before we even got started with how much food inflation was from last year. You started out, basically, what is the math on that? The difference between 3.5 and 5.8 is 2.3%. So basically, you got stiffed 2.3% of a raise that you should have gotten right away on October 1st. I mean, imagine that, right? I don't think anybody's shocked here. I don't see any shocked reactions on your faces, right? Because we're not shocked. We already know how this whole game works, right? But anyway, this is nuts, okay? Now, here's the thing as well. Food inflation is still very high as of right now. It's still very high. We know this. Look at any of the reports out there. Look at your receipts from the grocery store, right? We know that food inflation is still very high. It's still going up, right? We know this. We know that it's still going up. However, in a matter of just months from right now, we're going to be getting the next COLA for your SNAP benefits on October 1st. That'll be the new raise you're going to get to your benefit for fiscal year 2025. What do you think it's going to be? I'm just going to guess right now, okay? I have no clue what it's going to be. I bet it is less than 2%. That's my guess, okay? On food inflation for this next coming up, this is not the COLA for your other fixed income benefit. I'm talking about the SNAP COLA for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits, okay? I bet it's less than 2%. Why do I think that? Well, look what they did last year. It was 5.8% and we got 3.5. This year, they continue to say, oh no, food inflation is nothing. No food inflation here. Don't know what you're talking about, right? Okay, then why do prices on everything continue to go up, right? So who knows? I don't know what it's going to be here in a couple months, but I'll keep you posted. Actually, we'll get that announcement relatively quickly here. Pretty soon we should be getting that information. And again, I'll bring that information right away as we get it. But yeah, nuts. I don't know. Are you surprised by this? I'm just curious. Or am I the only one that is very surprised and shocked by this information? I don't know. I just continue to come across these reports, and it's just like, no wonder why no one has any money right now. I mean, seriously, no wonder why so many people are struggling. No wonder why so many people are frustrated and irritated right now. We don't have any money, right? People have no money, and they don't have any food. So no kidding why people are frustrated right now, right? It makes a ton of sense, right? So anyway, but I want to bring this to your attention because, as I've always said before, I think you should know about this stuff, okay? I highly doubt your local news is coming out and saying, well, tonight, in today's report, we're going to talk about how much low income got screwed last year by SNAP benefits. Highly, highly doubt your local news is saying that, right? But I am, because I want you to know about it, okay? I want you to be aware of this, and I want you to be in tune with what's going on, especially if you are a beneficiary of any of these things like this. It's your right to know this stuff, right? Anyway, want to bring this to your attention. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, stick it down below in the comment section. Otherwise, please subscribe down below. Again, join the other nearly 500,000 people here on the channel who have already hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you. Truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Otherwise, make sure to check out any other videos here on the channel, including the thousands in the video library or those that I've hand selected for you down below in the description at the top of the comment section and right on your screen right now or in a second here, you'll see some videos popping up. Check out one of those as well. And until next time, enjoy your day. Have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the